you guys, and welcome to the Laundry Chat. My name is Molly, and today we're going over my 2024 gift guide. I have been waiting for weeks to share this with you guys, and it has just been so fun to shop for so many things that I have a list of over 150 plus items that hopefully will help you get some ideas for the special people in your life. I really hope that these are unique and not just things like fuzzy socks, a water bottle, but I did include some of those like basic classic things because I feel like they are pretty loved. These are things that can go from $0 to going all out, so I really wanted to kind of give a range of like stocking stuffer free things to really fun, exciting things that you'd love to give someone as a gift. I feel like those type of gifts would be great for splitting it up between a friend group, splitting it up between siblings, and giving it to your mom or a friend who went through a tough time or something like that. So I did want to include them, even though things are just so expensive nowadays, so I know that it's not in the cards for everybody. And I also really wanted to get this up before the Black Friday sales, so hopefully you have some time to get some of the deals. One last thing, I broke these up into categories. I just kind of wanted to give a category roughly for maybe the person that you're looking for, but just because something's in the trendy stylish friend category doesn't mean that your mom friend wouldn't love it. Take the categories very loosely. It's just a way to kind of categorize it easier. We have 150 plus things to go over, so we gotta get going. The first category is the sentimental close friend. I love gifting people Polaroid cameras if they don't have one yet. Add like a little bit of film and maybe a case or something. I also have a square Polaroid camera, which I love. It's a little bit more spendy, but I feel like if someone already has a Polaroid, getting them this fancier square one, such a good gift. It takes such good pictures. Camp Snap is a digital camera that you can automatically get the pictures. So it's like a digital film camera. I've heard about this. It's only like $65. I really want this, and I think it's such a fun idea for someone who maybe is a mom, who loves to document their life, who is a little bit artsy. I love the We're Not Really Strangers cards. I think that's such a good idea, or the Table Topics one, or any sort of card game that asks deep questions. They also make couples versions, which I think is such a good idea if your friend or family member is married. I love Artifact Uprising. I think a photo book, like a custom photo book of maybe a trip you went on together, an event that happened in their life, maybe just a collage photo book of like all the memories that you have with that person. And I love their calendars from here. I think that's such a fun way to give something special to someone that you really care about. Each month you can pick some photos to have as the month of the calendar, and it just looks so aesthetic and nice, and every time they turn to a new month they get to see a different memory that you have on there. I'm not very for gift cards, but I think the older that I've gotten, the more I appreciate them. So a gift card for a family photo shoot or couple shoot is such, I think, a sweet idea. It's something that a lot of people put off or don't do. If you talk to a local photographer, you get a gift card from them and gift your friend or family member family photos. My mom really loved this for Mother's Day. We all did photos for her, and that was all she wanted, and I'm so glad we did them. They're priceless, really. I love this keepsake box. I don't know the brand, but it's so beautiful. It comes in 2 different wood tones. You can hide secret sentimental notes and little like secret things, and also display your jewelry. Beautiful. This perfect little wallet is kind of random, but it's leather, comes in different colors. I think it's just so precious, and I feel like something that they'd pass down to their kids. Timeshare photos of the month. I used to do this in college where I would pick 10 photos and they'd send them to me printed every month. It's such a great way to get your photos printed on your fridge. You can put them in frames, and every month you get to pick 10 special moments, and it just shows up to your door. You don't have to do anything. It's on the app. I love the idea of getting them a personal piece of art. So whether it's a place they love, a moment they love, colors they love, their favorite flower. For example, AJ and I met in Austin. We fell in love in Austin, Texas, and I would love any piece that represents Austin in some way. I'll put some artists that I have been looking into that you can maybe look into too. I love the idea of going on Etsy or eBay or Poshmark and looking for like vintage crew necks that have like a relation to the person's life. So either the college they went to, the state that they love, or maybe their favorite artist. I think this is such a good gift idea and doesn't have to be super expensive. I love the idea too of giving someone a picnic basket with like a really cute blanket. I feel like it's something that you feel like everyone has, but not really. Along those same lines, there's some really cute lunch boxes. Stanley does have a really cute lunch box. It's about $100, but this Calpac one is so adorable. Oh, it's so cute and a really good price, and I feel like just would fit the right person perfectly. This is a free one, but it'd be encouragement in a jar. So maybe folding up some papers, putting it in a jar. Maybe it could have verses in it where the person picks it out every day. There's a way to fold paper into these tiny stars that you can unwrap. I love it when friends have done this for me. I've done it for friends. You could buy a jar, a clay pot or something, and then put the encouragement in it. I also think when it's someone you care about, it's so fun to fuel their hobbies. I got a sewing machine from my mother-in-law, and if I hadn't gotten the sewing machine, I honestly wouldn't have probably started sewing. So you could be the reason they start into the hobby they've been talking about. So whether it's pickleball, watercolor, sewing, hosting, but whatever her hobby is, get her like the starter pack for it, get her like a really good quality something just to start her off, and that could start a whole new adventure for her. I love the idea of getting someone custom stationery. I have always wanted this, but it's always a little too expensive and not very practical. But giving it as a gift, I feel like is so fun. Having their last name and then like a cool design around it, and where they can just send thank you notes that are custom or letters that are custom. All-out gift that you might have to pitch in with your family members would be custom family t-shirts. Not cheesy ones, but really, really cute ones that feel like things your family would wear. AJ and I have done this 2 years now. I actually worked for a business that does this, and they design it for you. You can bring it to them and they'll design it completely for free and make it look legit. This is such a good idea. I feel like it's so fun to see your family members wearing this around, and it's something everyone's gonna have forever and kind of connect each other, which is really cool. Okay, the next category is the cozy friend, the homebody friend, the one who loves to just snuggle up, stay home. The first collection of things are sweat sets, sweatpants, sweatshirts. I love Set Active, Elwood, and Akimbo Club hoodies. All of these look so comfy, especially Elwood. I've always wanted them. And then the Akimbo hoodies, they're a little spendy, but I feel like they'd be so worth it. I love Brandy Melville's sweatpants and crew necks as well, and sweatshirts and zip-ups. Really affordable for what they are, and I feel like they last a long time. They're really heavy, so that's a good route to go too. I love just a colorful Carhartt beanie. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. I, for one, am a person who will always be wearing a beanie as soon as it gets to be fall, winter. I don't want to be bothered having to wash my hair, so we're putting on a beanie, and I just think it's so cute. And they make really, really cute ones now that honestly look super stylish. Along with that, you could get an actual stylish chunky knit hat. There's tons of cute ones. I feel like that just look so precious. I also love these like chunky knit cardigans. A lot of them can be really expensive, but I found a couple cheaper ones. I feel like you'd have to have the right person to gift this to, but I feel like this is so fun and unique, and I feel like just looks like a massive knit throw that they can wear. A silk pillowcase, good quality scrunchies. These ones from Slip I've heard are amazing. Comes in different colors too to match your hair. The Hatch alarm clock. This is classic and a little bit out there, so you might have to pitch in on this one, but totally worth it. A thick knit throw blanket. I love these from Target, from anywhere. You can always use a blanket. I love the idea of just putting in a bunch of poppies or Olippops in a basket and gifting it to someone. Brooklinen robes or parachute robes. Both of these come in a lot of different styles, textures, and I feel like you can kind of see what the person you're buying for, what kind of robe they would like. There's some in stripes, there's some in waffle texture, there's some in green and neutral. These are just great robes, and I feel like are ones that last a long time. The volcano candle. So good. I think getting an oil diffuser would be really good for the right person. Getting them an oil starter kit and a diffuser that they can start doing that in their home. I also love the idea of getting a cookbook for someone, whether it be for meals, for fun desserts, kind of like a different new cookbook so they can try different recipes if that's kind of what they love to do. A magazine subscription. There's not, I feel like, a lot these days, but one like Magnolia or Frankie magazine, those are really cute, and maybe they have a specific, again, hobby or passion that they love. Getting them a magazine subscription to that. Anthropologie has those glasses that are kind of trending with like the different like icons in them, like the bows and the Christmas trees. These are just so fun. I feel like they're so cute, and again, maybe something this person wouldn't buy for themselves. Okay, this is kind of random, but I would want this. This is the Way St. Bart's body and hair mist. This stuff smells amazing. I feel like it's such a simple way to refresh yourself when you're at home. A heating pad. This is kind of random, and maybe this person already has it, but this one that I got from Amazon is amazing. Also random, but a shower speaker. I think this is such a good gift if you know this person loves podcasts or listening to music. I have so many times that I want to transfer listening to my podcast in the shower, but I just don't really want to like have my phone near the water. I can't really turn it up enough to hear it, but I think having a little shower speaker would be perfect for that person who loves to take long showers, listen to podcasts. Now on to the Christian friend. I know some of you might not be Christian watching this, but I still think these are some good ideas even if you're not Christian. These are my favorite journals from Amazon, if your friend's a journaler. If you want to get them a church journal, there's this church notes oh my gosh, church notes journal from Cayenne Wilking. She is a Christian YouTuber here on YouTube. You probably heard of the Hosanna Revival Bibles. They're so beautiful, they're so classic, they're pretty well priced, and they come in different styles. Hosanna Revival also has the One Thing I Asked journal, which is just like a prayer journal that has these pages that have you say one thing that you're asking God for each day. I think it's such an easy way to get into journaling and in just your prayer life. These daily flip devotionals, my mom always had these growing up and she gifted me one. I think these, like, once you have them and they're a part of your house, but you don't always remember to get them or know where to get them. But it's just so fun to have like a little piece of the Bible, of God's word, of God's promises every day in your house. I think it'd be a great idea to get someone a devotional for the stage of life they're in. So whether they're a new mom, they're transitioning jobs, they just got married, or they're going through a stage of grief, I feel like finding a devotional that deals with that topic of their life would be such a sweet idea for a gift. I also love the idea of Christian books, obviously, so if you have a book that you love, gift that to someone. I love C.S. Lewis. There's a book that I love called The Sacred Romance by John Eldredge. Tons of other books out there. Okay, cute Christian merch. Nowadays, there is so much cute Christian merch out there. I'll put a couple here that I really, really love. I remember when I was a kid, Christian merch was not, it was very cheesy, like the lifeguard shirts and stuff, which like I definitely had. But nowadays it looks so stylish, so cool, and some of it's not really that expensive. So I think finding that right style for that right person could be a really, really cool gift. Christian home decor, so I'll put a couple here. Again, if you know what someone's going through in their life, or you know a favorite verse of theirs, or you know kind of like, I don't know, like a thing that could reflect what they're going through in life, I feel like finding that perfect art piece for their wall would be really, really sweet. And the last thing is kind of random, but a radio for worship music. In our house, we always have worship music going on. That's just how I grew up. But my mom had gifted me this radio and it's always playing worship music. It looks so cute and aesthetic, and it's pretty like good size, so it's not gonna take up a lot of space on your counter. But I feel like this is such a good idea for that friend who always is listening to music. Okay, the next category is for your mom friend, but again, all of these can be for any type of person in your life. This Crown Affair hair refresh set. This brand is so luxe. It seems so amazing. I haven't really even like bought anything from them, but I always wanted to. And getting this set, it's so affordable. It comes with a lot of things, and I feel like for a new mom or a mom in your life, this would be such a good gift to give her, where she can pamper herself and just feel fresh and like she has, I don't know, fun new things to try out. I also love this Prose custom hairbrush. You can get it engraved with her initials or whatever kind of letters that mean a lot to her, and you can get it based on her hair type. This is so beautiful. I think it's made in Italy. I actually gifted it to one of my friends a couple Christmases ago. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, so timeless, and again, I feel like just gives her a little moment to herself. The classic pajama sets. I know that this is kind of overdone, but I do feel like this would be really, really sweet, especially if you got it like either the Skims brand, there's some Amazon. Cozy Earth is a good brand that I've heard of for pajamas, and if you got the right print, I feel like it would feel really, really sweet and special. Along the same lines as pajamas, you can also get matching pajamas for her and her son or daughter or kids. Noble is the brand that I've been eyeing for a long time. They have these like waffle thermal knit pajamas, and they have this like quilted looking kind that, oh, it looks so cute. I love the Free People Hit the Slopes jacket. It comes in a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different color blocking. It's from simple to colorful. I just think as a mom, this is such a cool jacket to throw on. Like, I feel like you just would look cool and fun. This is maybe a little bit more for like your mother-in-law or your mom, but the Aura frame, you can have everyone in your family send pictures and it'll switch pictures throughout the day. We got this from my parents and they love it. It also just looks like a frame, so it can sit there and it doesn't look entirely like a screen or something. It just looks like a matted picture frame. A gift card to her favorite coffee shop or Starbucks, a gift card to go on a dinner date, a gift card to have her house deep cleaned, a gift card for a massage or acupuncture, and a gift card for a photo shoot. You could also get her a custom handmade banner for her baby or with her last name or just with fabric. I make them, so if you want one, you can ask me because I will make it for you. Reusable bagoo bag, perfect for groceries, kids stuff, anything like that. They come in really fun prints that I feel like for a mom is just so fun. I love these frames that display kids art in such a cute way. They just open up and you can put and switch out the kids art behind it. I am definitely getting these when I have kids. I can't wait to display cute little art, and I'm honestly tempted to get them now just for AJ and I to interchange different love notes. This kept children's book. She may have already gotten a children's book, but I feel like this one really describes a child's growing up in such a fun way and a fun way to document it. Plus, they just look beautiful. These gather mats, I gift them to so many of my friends because they're like these leather mats that you can put underneath a high chair or on the ground or in the grass that like are easy to clean, or on a craft table. So cute, so many different colors and prints, and they just look so aesthetic, and they come in a bunch of different sizes. Back to Artifact Uprising, you can also get a kid's book. So it kind of is one of those board books that kids look through and put their favorite people in there, changed over. My sister loves their stuff, I do too. They have that like neoprene, I think it's called, like fabric, like mainly their bags. They're like backpacks or bags. I feel like would be such a good gift. My sister used their backpack as a diaper bag, and she loved it, and I feel like they just make such durable, mom-proof, kid-proof stuff. This might be kind of classic, but a Lululemon belt bag. I've also seen my sister use fanny packs a lot, or like sling across the side kind of bags. That way she can hold her daughter, shop around, hold her drink, like she's not worrying about a purse on her shoulder. So getting a super cute Lululemon belt bag, I feel like it's such a good idea. Also just getting her little favorite sweet treats, stocking her up on those, whether it's Reese's, I know those True Fruit, like frozen yogurt treats are really big. And if you wanted to go all out, you could get her a mom dress. Brands that fit the mom dress aesthetic that I'm thinking of are Christy Dawn, Oak Meadow, and Hill House. Again, they're a little expensive, but you can get good deals. They do have sales. So like the Christy Dawn, they have their Dawn dress for 99 bucks. These are really beautiful, grown-up, flowy prairie dresses that just look so beautiful. And I feel like, at least for me, that's how I want to look when I'm a mom, even though I know that'll be on very few days of the year. But I think it's just such a cool gift to represent her womanhood and her stepping into being a mom. Okay, now for the stylish, trendy friend. As you guys know, I love these Dolce Vita shoes. So cute. Come in different colors for her style. I think it'd be really cool. This is kind of an all-out gift, but paying for her to get her color analysis done, this can cost anywhere from like $300-ish. So it might need to be a pitching kind of thing, but I think this is such a good idea. If you're like a husband watching this would be such a good idea to get your wife, especially if she's been talking about it. Also very cool, girl, is the replica perfumes. These are perfumes that signify different moments, like walking on the beach, being in a jazz club. Their perfumes look beautiful and they smell really beautiful, and their scents last a really long time. Honey hair oil, you guys know I love this. The Living Proof dry shampoo, the Amika dry shampoo, the Fable and Mane hair mask, my all-time favorite hair mask, smells amazing, love this stuff. Daily Drills Anything, I don't know if you've heard of this brand, but they make really nice like crew necks, I don't know, kind of like basics, but they make it kind of fun and different. Stony Clover custom bags, these are so cute, and I feel like anyone's style could fit into a custom Stony Clover bag. They are pretty expensive, but if you got a smaller size, or if they had a good Black Friday sale, I feel like this would be good. I just think this is such like a cool girl bag. I love it. I feel like an exercise dress would be really cute. A lot of brands are making them. Lululemon, Outdoor Voices, I know Free People has some. Even Old Navy makes really nice exercise dresses. The Summer Fridays lip glosses, I had to add this. I've never tried them, but I feel like they're just a little too expensive to buy, but as a gift, these would be perfect. Cutie claw clips, just getting a thing, you know, like a bunch of them on Amazon or a couple from Target. But if you want to go all out on the claw clip, there is a brand called, I think it's called Undone, and they do handmade claw clips made in Italy. They look so beautiful. I think they're like 36 bucks, but as a gift, I feel like this would be so cool. A microfiber towel for her hair, a ton of different colors, sizes, or even like ranges of prices for these. This Bagoo duck bag, I've been eyeing these for years. These are so cute and they always kind of change the colors and styles that they come in, but this embroidered floral one, or even kind of just like the plain like checkered or like lined one, so cute. And I feel like just like you can just toss your laptop in if you're on the go, if you're like an overnight bag. Oh, I feel like they're so cute. Salt and Stone body wash or deodorant. I love the scents of these. These smell like Austin, Texas, if you ever wanted to know what Austin, Texas smelled like. I've also heard that Osea is a brand that a lot of like trendy people are using, and I feel like it would be such a good gift because it's very like organic, natural, something that she might not try unless you buy it for her. If she's a hat girl, getting a cute personal to her baseball hat, whether it's a team she likes, a phrase she likes, from a brand she likes. Again, I'm a hat girl and I think hats just like top off the outfit so cute. The Glossier You perfume, I actually smelled this in Sephora a couple months ago. And at first I wasn't sure if I liked it, but AJ really liked it. And the more I wore it, the more it kind of changed on me. It's supposed to be a perfume that adjusts to your body chemistry. And I think would be such a fun perfume to get her because you know it's going to just fit her for her. And the last thing, again, is kind of an all out kind of gift, but anything Cezanne. This brand honestly kind of bugs me because I feel like the only people who have it are influencers who get it gifted to them. But I know that's not true. And I know that it's a very high quality, really beautiful, timeless brand. There's a couple items here that I found that I feel like would be not too expensive and could fit almost anyone if you kind of knew the colors they liked and the style they liked. So this would be kind of, again, a bigger gift for that person in your life that you feel, I don't know, deserves it for whatever reason. I had to add some gifts for the crunchy friend, or you could just give this to someone who is kind of starting on that journey. Plus, all of these things honestly are just good quality anyways, so I'd honestly recommend them to anyone. The first one is Dime Beauty. They have amazing perfumes, specifically this one I love the most. Getting them whipped tallow. This is amazing for your body, your face. It's changed my life so good. This is the brand that I use, but there's a ton others local to you or online. Cute glass storage. Kind of random, kind of boring, but if your friend is a practical friend, you can never have enough like glass Tupperware. Or these Stasher reusable bags. I feel like these are so nice, especially if they have kids or, you know, they are on the go a lot. Anything from Primarily Pure is amazing. A little expensive, but perfect for gifting. I love their dry shampoo. Anything from Just Ingredients, literally just look at the site. You'll probably find something that the person that you're looking for would love. They do everything from hot chocolate to electrolytes to soup mixes. I love their deodorant too. These scent fill air fresheners are an amazing price and are pretty like good quality ingredients. A dry brush set. This is a very crunchy thing. I haven't done this yet, but I've heard that it's amazing. You just like dry brush your skin with this kind of like brush set. Getting them a gua sha stone. Love these. I use this personally. Doing something local, like getting local honey, local maple syrup, a homemade candle from someone. Going to kind of those like local homemade organic products. I feel like you could put a basket together and make it look really cute. Actually, my brother-in-law and sister did this one year for Christmas. They just had a bunch of local businesses that they put in a box and we all got it for Christmas and it was great. These next two things are expensive things but could be great for a team to pitch in. Red light therapy. This is very crunchy. I've heard this is on the rage, very good for you. But real ones or high quality ones can be really expensive. But I feel like, again, if it's for your mom, this could be a really great like pamper yourself kind of gift. It could be, I feel like, something that she'd totally love. And I've seen these acupuncture mats that are really great. You can like lay them down and they like replicate acupuncture and can really calm your nervous system. I'm always shocked at how much this kind of stuff is. But again, if it's for the right person and you pitch in, this could be an amazing gift. This next section might be a little messy. This is for the guy in your life. Again, keep in mind, just because I say it doesn't mean that your guy's gonna love it. Every guy is so different. I apologize in advance if there's nothing on this list that your man would like. One of the things I got AJ is this Tecovas leather travel case. The zipper is beautiful. Everything's beautiful about it. It just kind of upgrades. They're probably from college Nike bag that they always toss their toothbrush in. Along those lines, a custom leather belt would be amazing. I almost got AJ this from a local leather guy, but he wasn't doing any more orders. Every guy needs a good leather belt, and getting a custom one is just so cool. My husband loves Recoil magazine. If your husband, boyfriend, guy, brother is into guns, he'll probably love Recoil magazine. Anything legendary whitetail up here in the Midwest, they love it. It's so high quality, so cozy. I love the different like colorways that they have for flannels, and any just good quality flannel. Like if you wanted to go all out, you could go to Filson. I feel like they just have such like rugged lumberjack type flannels, but there's a ton of other brands that you could get a really nice flannel. A DeWalt radio. I got this for AJ, I think last year. They're surprisingly kind of expensive, but this is perfect because when they're working, when they're outside, when they're in the garage, when they're doing what they do, they can have music, and it can connect to their phone, it can connect to the radio. You can move it around. Speaking of DeWalt, my mom brought up a DeWalt tire inflator. I feel like this is something only a guy, well, not only a guy, but typically a guy would appreciate. My mom said she appreciates it too. This could be really handy. I feel like they might really appreciate something like this to have and that they can do themselves. If your guy's into workout stuff, I know that there's different types of like protein powders, gloves that they could use, dumbbells, grips. You might have to do some investigating, but I feel like looking into the workout realm, whether it's, you know, new shorts or a different like water bottle they could use. If your husband has a mustache like mine, getting a nice little high quality mustache comb. AJ was using this one from his like razor kit that looks so weird that I was like, you need like a nice one. So I bought him a little mustache comb and he uses it all the time. It's so cute. A Yeti bucket. This might seem random, but my husband gifted it to one of his friends, and it just feels like such a guy thing. A guy can use a bucket for so many things. You can carry dirt, liquid, tools, you can sit on it, you can stand on it, but to have it be Yeti just makes it that much cooler. And I think you can get different like compartments, lids, stuff like that. So for the guy that you don't know what to get, you get him a Yeti bucket. Along the lines with Yeti, travel mugs. I feel like these are good for if someone likes to go camping, traveling, hunting. You can't go wrong with like a thermal Yeti. A Lego kit, if he's that kind of guy. I know not every guy likes Legos, but my husband does. They're, again, a little more expensive. Honestly, anything Carhartt, that's what AJ said. He loves genuinely anything Carhartt, honestly. Whether it's hats, gloves, jackets, sweatshirts. One of the things that we got the guys a couple years ago, or maybe it was last year, were these Carhartt, they stick on your belt loop, and they're like beer holders or like drink holders. They were pretty funny and honestly kind of practical. Any merch with their favorite brand on it, whether it be Carhartt or again like Filson or a gun brand they like, you know, something personal to what they love. My husband loves Smokey the Bear, so I know if I get him anything with Smokey the Bear on it, he's gonna just completely be obsessed with. If he's into whiskey, get him whiskey. You can ask around different men in your life or look online for like ones that you think would be good to try without trying to ask him. Sports or concert tickets. I feel like this is kind of underrated. I actually gifted this to AJ in Austin. We went to a Cody Johnson concert and it was a little boring at the time because there was like nothing to open yet. But when we got to do it, it was just such a good experience, especially if it's a rival game he's excited about, a stadium he wants to go to, a singer that he loves. This could just be like your all-out gift that you just kind of, you don't get him anything else, you just get him this experience, and it's gonna be something that you guys remember forever. If he's into grilling, there's a lot of different things. You could go all out and get him like a new grill or like a flat top or something, grilling apron or like mitts, flippers, like a good spatula, a temperature checker thing. This was my mom's idea, but a car wash. Guys love their trucks, love their cars. They're always washing them, keeping them clean and pristine, but getting them like a car wash gift card kind of thing where you get like 5 free car washes for the year or however it works. It's just kind of a great thoughtful thing that they don't have to pay for it when they want to get their car washed. Funny custom socks, you've probably seen them around, but honestly for a guy, I feel like this is perfect. Getting like your face on socks or a dog on socks, that, you know, something like that. I feel like guys love a funny gift. This next one is kind of funny, but also so far my husband has loved it. These American Eagle silk underwear. Also my sister's husband has loved them as well, and I just feel like it's so funny, but surprisingly they love it. At the thrift store, you just don't know what you're gonna find. So here's a list of some things that I found at thrift stores that would make perfect gifts. You can find books, whether it's cookbooks, self-help books, romantic books, like a series. You can find bass baskets. Instead of buying a new basket at Target, you can buy a basket at Goodwill to fill with fun things. You can find fun vintage mugs, sweaters, or those personal crew necks. You can find the perfect crew neck for them that looks like something that they'd have in their closet already. You can find a really pretty frame or artwork, jackets, scarves, belts, the list goes on and on. Like, honestly, you just never know what you're gonna find. So keep an eye out for those. Some of the things that I listed earlier, you could find at a thrift store and save money on it. Some things that you could make, I know not everyone sews or crafts, but here's just a running list of ideas. You can make a quilt, a banner, pot holders, scrunchies. You can knit a scarf. You can make one of those pre-made cookie jar kits. You could just in general bake them their favorite dessert, candy, whatever. You could paint art for them or do calligraphy or handwriting. You can make jewelry, keychains. If you wanted to take a pottery class or use some of that air clay, you can make pottery. One of the best things though that I think you could do for a gift is just offer your gifts to people. We all have our gifts, whatever it is, whether like you take photos, you could offer taking people's photos. If you're a host, you could offer to host a dinner at your house for your friends and family. Maybe you're an organizer and you could like offer your skills to like be over for a day and help them organize their closet. I feel like that's one of the most fulfilling ways to gift something for someone. And so just be thinking a little bit more about what gifts do I have and how can I use them to love the people around me. It's like the best feeling when you can do that, and I feel like people will be so blessed by your gifts. And the last one, especially as a words of affirmation girl, one of the best gifts you can do that's completely free is just to write a letter to someone. I feel like it's so rare now that we get any sort of letter or any sort of like cohesive thought about ourselves to each other. So I just think taking the time to write a letter to someone in your life is again something that's so needed. I feel like in today's society we have so many like material things that we're surrounded by, looking at, but it's always such a good reminder to know that, I don't know, to know that you're loved beyond those things and the things that you can give or the money that you can spend. So I think honestly that might be the best gift of them all. All right, you guys, we made it to the end of my 2024 gift guide. I really hope this helps you come up with some ideas for all of the people that you have on your list. I know how stressful that can be just with the holidays and everything else going on. So I hope it made your life a little bit easier, or even if this helped you think of things to put on your list for Christmas, let me know your thoughts below on the gifts that you would want maybe, and then also any other gift ideas that you have, because I know I left some things out. I know that I'm sure there's plenty of other amazing gift ideas, so share them with us below. As I said, I'll try to link everything, but in the meantime, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving, an amazing Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next laundry chat. Happy shopping.